To all my friends, today we have 3 different recipes how to make brioche. As you see, spongy, fantastic taste, aroma, flavor. You have variety to do 3 amazing dough with very easy process and give you fantastic experience of brioche. We will discover together everything about brioche and you choose your own recipe. If this is first time to watch me, my name is Ahmed Younis. I'm African pastry champion. I would love to make subscribe to my channel and leave comment about what dessert or bread you want to learn. Make like, please. This is the first dough. All the recipe I will keep in the description box below. So I will call brioche 1, brioche 2, brioche 3. In beginning I mix milk, fresh milk with dry yeast, little of sugar and little of flour. That it looks like starter dough. Why? Because the brioche is a lot of butter, is heavy dough, so you need to be sure that your yeast is activated. Then I mix all dry ingredients together. Flour, salt and sugar. I pour into mixer, then I will add it tourmaline or honey. So the same recipe you can make it with tourmaline or honey. After that we added the eggs and our starter yeast. As you see, there is not too much milk, it just to mix with the yeast, to activate the yeast. And when it becomes a dough, this is my little secret aroma. I love to put orange zest in all my brioche. Whatever flavor you want to add it, but brioche is fantastic with bread. As you see, I added little, when it becomes a dough, I added little by little butter until dissolve all and becomes really brioche, soft and fluffy. There is one way to see if the dough is nice or not, which we call like close process. We stretch the dough and we see if this becomes like, yes, nice, as you see, like paper. We roll, I prefer to roll all brioche into mold. So mold keep all the same shape, all the same process. I can spray oil or little butter, whatever you want, just not stick. Anyway, in the silicone it's never stick, but to be sure more. So we roll the dough is third of the mold, because when it's fermented it takes double size. As you see, I can make with fresh berry, cream or as a tart. It's fantastic in the buffet. As you see, really spongy. This is the first brioche dough we make, and then you have your own imagination for presentation, for buffet, or you make it to your friends. The second dough, it's almost the same, but without syrup, without honey or tourmaline. Why this? Because whatever you put sugar inside the brioche is not really sweet. So I do like the same process. Fresh milk, yeast, little sugar. I didn't put flour, just to activate the yeast. I added 1 spoon of orange zest, as I told you, which make it very nice. This dough is different. This is sugar and butter only. As you see, in beginning I put the sugar and butter. I make it like BT4 or cookies or whatever cream butter. So sugar and butter, when becomes very creamy, I added all dry ingredients, and this is really different. And then I added my yeast and eggs. So this dough is completely different than any brioche you make, but really fantastic taste, and you will never feel any different. And also it takes less time, and you don't need to be expert. As you see, it becomes a dough. I take stretch, it's exactly like normal dough. I keep it more because the dough is not smooth enough. So this is the way to know how is your dough, your brioche becomes very. As you see now, it's so smooth and you can stretch it. I keep in container. So this dough is butter, sugar. When becomes creamy like cream butter or cookies, I add it to the rest of material, and very soft, very nice. I keep it rest 1 hour in the fridge. I take it out, I mix. As you see, I keep it again 1 hour in the fridge, then I take out and use it whatever you want. This fantastic dough I shape in different mold. You can scale. I have different way. You can scale this mold. You can piping with piping back. I try any recipe I do to give many opportunity, many ways to make it, so to have a lot of variety. Here I put the dough in piping back. Unfortunately, I forgot to put butter, so the dough is not smooth to go. So I remove, I bring another piping back. I painted with butter, so it be soft and easy to go out the dough. Now I can piping, and which is easy way to do. So you can scale, you can piping the dough. After that you spread by your finger and make it shape 1/3 of the percent of the mold. So you keep 2/3 to improve. As you see, you make sure after you piping to be all the same. After that you put in prover and leave it to fermentation. Or you can divide, like, as you see, I need 25 grams. This mold takes 25 grams. Or I make it, as you see, tart. And this tart is perfect for breakfast. People love it and so easy. You can pipe any jam you want on the topping or in the filling. And I prefer this way, to piping from behind and then to keep upside down. Then when you open, you can see this is the second dough. I make it roll, piping and tart. And it's very easy because you mix butter and sugar. You see, it's very spongy. The 3 dough is completely different, and this start filling with jam, as you see. So we have to make this 3, and you choose the one is pleasant. As you see, I feel this one with creme patisserie. So you can feel creme patisserie, you can feel it with jam. Let's do the third one. This is the third dough, completely different. There is no liquid. The flour, this third brioche, flour, sugar and yeast. I cut the butter small pieces so it will be easy when I finish the dough. So this dough, dry ingredient and eggs only, all dry ingredients together and then eggs, and when becomes dough, when you do the brioche first, the dough becomes dark, and if you leave it like 5 minutes more working in high speed, as you see is dark, after that becomes white, and this is the time you can add your own butter. See, the color is different. Then I added little by little, cubes by cubes, the butter until dissolve all. And this really easy recipe, but this recipe is different. You must put in brewer. Without brewer, it never go fast. The first two brioche, even without brewer, you can keep, you just cover it, keep it room temperature. 40 minutes, it will raise and becomes so good. As you see, I mix this dough until it becomes white. You see the dough is now is different. Before it was dark, now it's really white. And that means it's ready. So this dough need brewer. Without brewer, cannot go fast. And you stretch the dough, is perfect. So all brioche dough I make, after I make the dough, I keep in container in the fridge, because when you mix the dough a lot in the machine, so it's take out the butter. We put in the fridge to keep it cool down, so to preserve all butter, because brioche is rich butter dough. Here I use in this video piping, or I use a scale as you see, or I roll. I keep always in mold because the mold keep the whole shape together. So this is the way. You can also have free hand and you make your traditional brioche. You have 3 fantastic dough. You can do anything you imagine. I prefer the second one. It's so easy and fast to do, because some of the chefs cannot know the right time of mixing when they added butter, so the butter split from the dough. And the first dough with termoline or honey, it's keep more sweet, the dough. So I roll. First I cut the scale, example 20 gram, 50 gram, whatever is suitable for our mold. Then I piping cream patisserie, or you can put jam or any filling you wish. Then you put this dough, must keep in the brewer. And thank you for watching my channel, Ahmed Younis. Hope you enjoy.